Hello everyone and welcome to my new video presentation. I will talk today about sentence structure and sentence types. So as you know, we have four types of sentences. The first one is simple, the second one compound, the third one complex, and compound complex together. A basic element for each sentence, we should have a subject and predicate. This is an example of the subject like Mary, predicate, plays tennis. We're going to start with a simple sentence. A simple sentence should have a subject and predicate. Here is an example of it, like we went to cinema yesterday. You can see we went to cinema, we as pronoun, some simple subject, and went to cinema is complete predicate, like went, verb to cinema, a prepositional phrase. We have three types of simple sentence. The first one is subject, like one subject, one predicate, like Mary plays tennis. The second one is simple sentence with the compound subject. For example, Tom and Mary play tennis. So compound subject, Tom and Mary play tennis. The third one is a simple sentence with compound subject and compound predicate. For example, Tom and Mary play tennis and swim. So Tom and Mary here is compound subject, play tennis and swim is compound predicate. The second type is compound sentence. Compound sentence has more than one part that can stand alone. For example, each sentence should have two independent clauses. Independent clauses mean sentence can stand alone that can give us a full meaning. For example, I went to cinema, we play football. Independent clauses are connected by coordinating conjunctions, conjunctive adverbs, or a semicolon. Here is an example of compound sentence. We went to cinema and most of us enjoyed the movie. So, we went to cinema and most of us enjoyed the movie. We, a subject, most of us also subject. Went to cinema is a verb. Enjoyed is a verb as well. To cinema is prepositional phrase. To the movie is modifying phrase. And is coordinating conjunction. And we have like a predicate, went to cinema and enjoyed the movie. Here we have two independent clauses linked by and, as you can see. So compound sentence, we use like coordinated conjunctions like and, subject, predicate, and subject and predicate. Compound sentence, this is an example. Tom swims and Mary plays tennis. Tom swims and Mary plays tennis. We have to be careful with punctuation. So we use here a comma before and in compound sentence. So these are the coordinating conjunction for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Those are the coordinating conjunction. Here we have another type of compound sentence. We call it conjunctive adverbs. Link together two independent clauses with conjunctive adverbs. For example, moreover, however, otherwise, and therefore. Here is an example of compound sentence linked by a conjunctive adverb. Bob is handsome. Moreover, he is rich. So as you can see that these are two independent clauses linked by moreover. Here we have to be careful with the punctuation. So we use a semicolon before conjunctive adverb and comma after it. So we call the conjunctive adverbs float. Why we call it this float? Because it can be at the beginning it can be in the middle, and it can be at the end of the clause. Here is an example of the conjunctive adverb at the beginning. Bobby's handsome, moreover, he is rich. Bobby's handsome, he is moreover rich. Bobby's handsome, he is rich, moreover. So as you can see, we can have it like at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end. Semicolons. If the relation between the ideas expressed in the main clauses is very close and obvious without a conjunction, you can separate the clauses with the semicolon. Here's an example. Tom has benefited from his exercise program. He is slim and energetic. So we just put semicolon without any conjunction, adverb or coordinating conjunction. The third type of sentence is complex sentence. So a complex sentence has at least two parts. One that can stand alone, we call it, as you remember, independent clause, and one of them cannot stand, we call it dependent clause. The part that cannot stand alone is linked to the rest of the sentence by a subordinating conjunction. Here is an example of a complex sentence. Since my friend and I wanted to have fun, we went to the cinema yesterday. As you can see, since we wanted to have fun, we went to the cinema yesterday. Part that cannot stand alone, we call it dependent clause. Subordinating conjunction, since. And here, the part that can stand alone, independent clause, we have subject we, predicate, went to the cinema yesterday. So the complex sentence should contain two parts, two clauses, one of them independent subject predicate and one independent subject and predicate. For example, Bob is popular, which we call it like it is independent, even though he is ugly, dependent. Here are the most common subordinated conjunctions that we have to be careful when we use them in the complex sentences. Subordinated conjunction, Bob is popular even though he is ugly. So the first one independent and the second one dependent. These sentences can be shuffled. Like we can start with the dependent and then independent, and we can start independent and then dependent. Even though Bob is ugly, comma, he is popular. Here is the last type of sentence. We call it compound complex. Compound complex sentence is a type that has more than one part that can stand alone and at least one that cannot. Conjunctions link the different parts of this sentence. Here's an example. Since we wanted to have fun, we went to the cinema yesterday and we enjoyed the movie. So you can see, since we wanted to have fun is the part that cannot stand alone. We call it depend clause. And first of all, we have subordinating conjunctions. And then the second clause is the independent clause. We went to the cinema. We have subject and predicate. Coordinated conjunction that linking the second two clauses with and then we enjoyed the movie. We is subject, enjoyed the movie, predicate. So combined complex sentence, Mike is popular because he is good looking, but he is not very happy. So we have here three clauses. The first one is independent, and then we have dependent, and then we have again independent clauses. Here we have like some exercises. I would like to share these exercises with you, and I will be waiting for your answers as well. Let's start. The first one, the bear rang. So what do you think? What type of sentence is it? Yes, it is sample sentence. The second one, what do you think? Yes, it is compound sentence. The third one, Yes, it is a complex sentence. Again, yes, a simple sentence. The last one, that's good. It's complex, compound complex sentence. Again, I have like more than this exercise. I have another 5 sentences. Let's do it together. Let's go. What do you think? Yes, it's a complex sentence. Next one. A simple sentence with two subjects, compound subject. Let's go to number 3. Yes, that's perfect. It's compound sentence. Let's go to number 4. It's also very easy. Compound sentence. That's amazing. Here it's very complicated one. It is compound complex sentence. Well, I have now come to the end of my presentation. In summary, I just talked about the different types of sentences and how can we differentiate between them and what can we use when we use like a complex sentence, simple, compound and complex sentences. And I would like to have your feedback and comment under this video. Thank you very much. This is the end. Well, I have now come to the end of my presentation. In summary, I have talked about the different types of sentence and the sentence structure that, as you remember, we talked about the simple, compound, complex, and compound and complex sentence. I would like to have your comment and feedback under this video. And thank you very much for you watching and listening.